how to squeeze in every little bit of time that you possibly can. For instance, I am driving right now. I am paying attention to the road, don't worry. My phone is mounted on the windshield, and it probably bounces around everywhere because I drive an F350 diesel, and the suspension is terrible, even with upgraded suspension, because it's made for hauling and towing. Do I haul and tow a lot? Not at all. I just like big trucks, and when I do need to use it, it's great to have. Just what I like. But I just dropped off my kids at school. Now I'm driving to my office, and I have a window of time. Generally, I'm on calls, but I've been trying to do better about not being on calls 24/7. I need to protect my time. And so one of the things I do in order to protect the time is to schedule my calendar in increments of 20 to 30 minute appointments maximum. A lot of the initial phone calls I do, they're only 15 minutes long. So let's be real. In a business situation, you're trying to onboard somebody, trying to sell somebody a product or a concept. If you cannot explain it within 15 minutes on a high level enough to engage them, it's probably too complicated and they won't buy it. You need to make things really, really simple. And if you start time blocking your calendar for 30-minute appointments or 30-minute visits and schedules, you are going to see a massive difference and an increase in productivity. I've lived it myself. Now, there are some times where you need to allocate like an hour of time. A lot of our clients, sometimes we need to allocate a good full hour because the planning that we do is very in-depth. And that's okay because the value that you receive out of that full hour is totally worth it. So it also depends on your scheduling, but the business that you're in. But for the most part, getting something established, a quick phone call, a quick, sales presentation, building a new relationship, 15 to 30 minutes is plenty of time. And people will respect that. It also makes you appear very busy, even though you may not be that busy at the time frame. Just say, look, I calendar block my schedule within 15 to 30 minute appointments. And then sometimes when need be, I'll schedule up to an hour. Okay. Ryan Serhant, great guy. You should read his books. He does his calendar in 15-minute segments. I mean, that guy is constantly back to back. I mean, I think I'm pretty busy, but that's pretty intense. And it's up to you on your intensity of how you're going to do your calendaring and your scheduling and everything else, okay? But speaking back to squeezing in increments of time, driving to the office right now, I could be on a call, could be valuable. However, I am time blocking, protecting my time, my morning time, where I can be creative, do fun videos like this, think about different ways to grow the business, etc. Okay, and then that's my choice. Maybe you're more creative in the evenings or afternoons. By 3 or 4, I'm pretty much, my creativity has been squeezed out of me with the world and the business that we run. It's very fun, but it's also very demanding. But I'm turning on the camera, doing a quick little video here, maximizing my time. And this way, hopefully, I can make an impact on somebody else's life. This is why I'm doing it, okay? And then there may be some times during the day where I have a 15 to 20 minute window. I'll go out and I'll just take a little walk. I'll bring my phone with me. I'll get out and get some sunshine because we get stuck in the office and we just live in this little box and live on Zoom and the computer screens. It's nice to disconnect for a moment, take a quick walk, maybe listen to an audiobook, maybe do another video, maybe call a loved one that's not directly work related. And by doing this, you'll start having a sense of freedom, which is amazing because there's a couple different levels of financial freedom, okay? You can hit 7 figures, make $1 million a year. We've done that, and there was 0 time, okay? So it's like, great, I could, having 7-figure income, but I'm also having 0 time to do anything. So was it really worth it? Well, to me, initially it was. I wanted to hit that 7-figure mark. Then once we hit it, I was like, okay, great. I know we can hit that. Now, how do I maintain that 7-figure mark and grow it even larger, but also have some time and control over my life, right? And instead of having the business run my entire life. So you have to think about that. Financial freedom is more than just money. The money provides you the opportunity to buy time. Sounds crazy, right? How do you buy time? Well, you buy time through delegating tasks that don't demand you, right? There's a lot of things I'm not good at. I mean, a lot of things. And one of them is paperwork, processing, dealing with, big companies all the time that we have to deal with in our practice, insurance companies, following up on a transfer or a health exam if it's a life insurance or long-term care policy. I'm just not good at that, right? I'm very good at talking with people, sharing my story, helping them understand and see the value of the products that we offer to them. But the back end stuff, I'm not good at. So we have a whole team that's really good at that. And so they love doing it. So we just delegate things out to people. So the way that you can buy time is to have people that are part of your team, a part of your culture, that can actually do the things that you're not good at, okay? One of my business partners, he's phenomenal at organization. I am terrible at organization. I remember everything. It makes sense to me in my head. I have sticky notes everywhere, but getting it all conveyed down and laid out is not my strong suit, okay? But it's his strong suit. He's really good at it. So it's perfect partnership dichotomy because he balances me out where I need help. Same thing. We have our office manager. She's amazing. She's really good at doing very detailed tasks. I am not. So we have her a part of our team to help delegate this stuff so we can grow and scale and help more people. So think of it in your own practice, or if you're starting your own business, you're going to wear all the hats in the beginning, but as you scale and grow, start self-auditing and figuring out what you are good at and like to do and what you're not good at and don't like to do. What you're not good at and don't like to do, you can find other people to help you with that. That way you live in a better state of happiness, and it also helps grow your success and creates less stress in your life. So think about that. Perform a self-audit and ask yourself, what am I good at? What do I want to do? What am I not good at? And what I don't want to do?